Welcome everyone to part number 2 of me playing in this $2,500 tournament. In the last episode we had a fantastic match against GG Machine, and now we're gonna play against our nemesis, the player who beat us in the last ESL Cup, Nicaragua, a 6k plus Grandmaster Terran. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Game number 1 against Nicaragua. Best of 3. I think almost every single round is a best of 3, unless it's the loser bracket. But I'll try to remind you guys in every video. I think the last video I forgot, but that's okay. Now, the last time I lost against him 1-2 in the ESL Cup, but that was when I was doing a very particular challenge, the I proxied everything challenge. I had nothing in my main base, and he was doing a very good job countering it. He was finding my clusters of production out on the map. But this time, I'm probably going to be a little bit harder for him to defeat. Now, I do like to mix it up a little bit when it comes to strategy, so let's see what I'm thinking about. One thing that I remember is that he has never, as far as I remember, tried to proxy us. And there are some builds that are extremely good if you never get cheesed. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to play extra greedy. I'm going to do one of those greedy cheeses I always talk about. So I'm going to do a Marauder... how do you say this? The Hellion Marauder drop. It's not really an all-in, but it's a very committed attack, I guess. Let's call it an all-in. Hellion Marauder drop all-in. And I'm going to do it from a Gas Force Reaper expand. So my opening is going to be extremely greedy. But I don't think he's going to cheese us, so we'll get away with it. And now you can really see that tournament mindset for me coming out. Like, there's definitely risks you take, but you have to take the right risk at the right time. Now, I still have space, right? If I lose this one game, I still have 2 games to prove myself, unless I get 2-0'd, of course. So even if I get hard counted now, it's not the biggest problem in the world. But if I win, I feel like winning with a cheese like this is always the best start, because you're kind of like, you kind of set the tone for the series. Like, they're going to be a little bit scared after you win with a cheese, or maybe they're like, man, he's playing extremely greedy. I'm forced to punish it, and a lot of time it throws them off their game, and they might not do their best builds anymore. So I do think winning with this would be a perfect start to the series. Now, I'm going to hide this SCV behind the middle line. Most people don't expect the Reaper expand anymore these days. So usually if the SCV scout, it goes straight up the ramp, exactly like that. It goes straight up the ramp, and then you can take the expansion without them blocking it, which is really nice. Now he's going to see I'm not actually doing a double gas, which might surprise him, because I don't remember playing Reaper expand against him. But there we go, and I'm going to go for this. And the riskiest thing here is that I'm only going to make 1 Reaper and then a reactor. Normally, you go for a Reaper and then a Marine, for example, right? Now, if I lose this 1 Reaper, I will quite literally be dead. So I'm going to have to find this SCV and try to micro my absolute best to win the Reaper battle, else I'm going to be in trouble. Let's see. Oh, wait, is that a proxy, or was it just that? Oh, no, I played gas first. I forgot. Let's see. Can I get a free hit? No, I grenaded my own Reaper instead. Okay, I think it's okay, though, but I'm going to have to bring an SCV here. That was not the best micro by me, but we're still fine. I forgot for a second, a gas first Reaper is always delayed compared to a Rax first. And that's why his Reaper was faster than I expected. I'm going to get as many hits as possible. And now my factory is finished, and I need to make sure to get Hellions out and not take any damage. He's probably going to come over with 2 Reapers if I had to guess. Or maybe he can kill it? Let's see. Did I micro well enough? I did not. So the CC is going to be a bit delayed, but I think it's fine. Keep in mind, my Hellions are already on the way, and Hellions is a fantastic early game unit against Terran. I haven't seen 2 Reapers yet. I think he really likes to play Reaper into Reactor and then make like a ton of them. Okay, so he does have 2 Reapers. He's being very greedy here. He's gonna get punished for this one, I think. There we go. We should be able to kill both of these, I think. 2 Hellions are really good here. He even mismicroed a little bit. There you go. We're gonna kill the first Reaper pretty fast. And then I think we should be able to get the second one too. And this would be massive. Like, I'm not kidding. This would quite literally be a massive victory for the reason that he can't scout my Marauder attack, right? So now I'm gonna a couple more Hellions. I'm gonna be able to escape with the Reaper, I think. No, I actually can't. That cliff took a little bit too much for me. But if I kill his Reapers, once again, guys, he won't scout my attack, and that is absolutely massive. Let's see. Okay, so there's no units there. Did he move them here? He didn't. Yeah, it's my biggest concern here that I get scouted. I'm just going to be spamming Marauders and Hellions. And as long as he doesn't scout it, I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to have 2 Marauders with this. Probably going to go for a Liberator behind this. I think that might be the best idea. I have a lot of gas as well. And we're going to fly across. Now, what you want to do with your Hellion movement is just go in front of your medevac so he doesn't scout the medevac flying across. That's basically the whole idea here. Now, he does make a lot of units, kind of like I predicted. He didn't stop at 3. He actually made 5 units in total. Oh, this is a really good fight here. We're going to kill every unit here. Guys, he doesn't realize he's going to lose the Cyclone. This is such a massive win for us here. The Marauders with the slow are going to destroy that Cyclone. He has lost all of his early game units, and now the floodgates are open. I think we can just go for it here. He lost all the Hellions. He might have a Raven with an auto turret, but besides that, he's not going to have that much to say. say about my units here. Auto turrets are also significantly weaker. He's going to try to drop it. There we go. I can actually probably kill it. It's probably the better idea to just go for it as fast as possible. There we go. I'm going to be able to kill that tank. I'm splitting the Marauders, so he doesn't get maximum damage. I'm gonna get really close to the tank over here. Oh, actually not close enough. Let's try to drop on top of it. Dude, if I kill the SUVs with the Hellions, I will be able to kill this with the Marauder. Look at this Marauder doing so much damage. I do have to fly away. Oh, I wanted to kill one more there. I did forget to send my Liberator across, which is unfortunate. And now the time has come for me to transition. Did I do enough damage? I'm actually not sure. I thought I was going to do a little bit more there after killing his units, but really good defense by him. But knowing me, I'm not quite done yet. I always have some tricks up my sleeve to keep harassing him. I've had some really miracle victories with this builder before. Now I could... Let's see. I have 4 Hellions. I have 2 choices here. I could... Actually... I think I'm going to do a mix of what I was going to say. I was going to say I can either drop my Hellions or my Marauders. I think I'm going to do both. I'm going to drop these in the corner of his base. Keep in mind I killed the Cyclone guy, so Liberators are very annoying to deal with. There we go. He might have to use his Marines to kill that. And then the Hellions are going to hit the main. And then I'm going to follow up. Let's see where the Marines are coming from. He doesn't have Marines here yet. And then I'm going to drop the Marauders. Or on top of his tank, rather. Let's see. He's gonna be... Oh, he's not actually gonna kill that. I have... Oh, actually, there's really good defense by him. I can't believe he expected this. Let's try to kill as many... I'm taking really close to the tank, so I can kill as many as possible. And now I think there is a tank on the ramp that I might be able to kill. At least that's my plan here. Let's get another gas as well. Let's see, where's that tank at? Oh, he actually does have a decent amount. Can we kill that tank? Probably. I think. Oh, actually, I took a little bit too much damage there already. Not the best micro by me. I have to be honest here, guys. He's going to kill that with a turret, I think. So I need to drop these out. So at least I forced out a turret. Yeah, not the cleanest by me. He does have a lot of Ravens. I think we need to be a little bit scared here, guys. That execution was not the best. He had way more units than I expected, to be honest. That's kind of what happened there. Like, I really didn't think he was going to have that many units. But now his army is going to be a lot bigger than mine. And honestly, I think we're in a little bit of trouble. I thought it was going to look better for us, but no. His defense was insane, to be honest. Shout out to him. Really good defense by him there. And I'm just going to start making Vikings instantly. I'm going to go out on the map just so I can prevent him from setting up in front of my base. I do expect him to just come over and try to kill us, though, which would be the smartest play for him to do. Yeah, there we go. Got a nice lock on there. Oh, his army looks freaking insane, guys. What am I supposed to do against this, huh? Oh, I think he's sieged up. Judging by his army movement, he's sieged up there. Now, that's the biggest problem here. He has so much Raven energy. Let's see, is he here? Yeah, he is there. He's so much Raven energy that he can... Oh, yes, he has 4. Oh, that's a lot. He wasted 5 auto turrets for that. Okay. Now it's actually way more promising. 6 auto turrets. Now it looks 10 times more promising than it did before. I'm very happy with how this has unfolded. I should probably wait. I only have 2 matrices. Actually, I think we can go for this, to be honest. I have 2 matrices. I'm gonna matrix. There we go. I'm gonna matrix the 2 most the high energy tanks, or the high HP tanks rather. And now I'm gonna get on top. He's losing so many Ravens here. He lost all of his Ravens too. I'm even gonna save this one, or the tank rather. And now his Vikings are coming in. Wow, what a hold, guys. There we go. Okay, that was so much better than I thought, and it was mostly because he wasted so much energy on those Ravens. He dropped, what was it, 6 auto turrets before the fight even began. I'm not gonna lie, guys, if he didn't make that mistake, I think we're dead. I actually think we're dead, but he wasted it, and now we might be in a decent position again, mostly because I have this base. Let's see. Okay, so he also has his base up already, so we might not be super far ahead, but in any way, I'm very happy because we have a lifeline again. I killed 3 out of his 4 Ravens, I believe, which is just incredible. I should have never been able to do that. I'm gonna drop another scan. Yeah, I think economically we're slightly ahead. He is definitely ahead in the Viking count. I think he has 1 more than me. And his production of the next few was also a little bit faster. Now, am I able to go out on the map? Like, there's a lot of these small details that really matter when deciding whether someone is ahead. For example, maybe he doesn't have his barracks up yet, and I already have these barracks. You know, it's also a very realistic possibility here. I have stim, I believe, so let's start combat shield. It's really funny to see my tech lab being empty. Normally, you don't make combat, or concussor shells, rather, against Terran, but obviously, because of the cheese I did go for that. I'm gonna make a sensor tower here. I do need to get my armory somewhat soon. Actually, I'm just gonna try to put on some annoying pressure here. There we go. Does he have upgrades yet? He doesn't have upgrades, so that's nice to see. At least sometimes you're really far behind in TVT upgrades, and it matters so freaking much. Fighting with... I don't know if you guys have ever fought with 1-1 Marines against 2-2, but that is, once again, another situation that would make you cry. So, I hope I can avoid that. Let's see. His army is bigger than mine for sure. It's a little bit bigger, not by too much. He doesn't have combat shields yet, so at least we are... in worst case, we're pretty even when it comes to those upgrades. Let's see. Scanning is also very important. If you're wondering why I'm scanning so much, it's because it's really important in TVT. I do want to sit back a little bit. Do I have the luxury to do that? I'm not sure. I also only have one Raven. I'm going to go for a double medevac after this one. I don't have money to make turrets either. I'm really trying to get everything saturated here. And then I'm going to send out a few Marines to the left side to get vision. Before I was getting vision just with my army moving out, but now we might approach a point, especially with him having medevacs, that we don't want to be out on the map. Going to make another command center here. And I do need... Oh, what is this? No, this is actually pretty promising, I think. Let's see, maybe we can just catch that. Can we? I think we can. Let's just go for it. Especially if we can kill the medevacs, that would be massive. Okay, he's running away. Doesn't seem like I'll be able to catch him, and that sucks for us. I'm gonna get my second factory now and get some extra barracks. I do know quite well how to play the late game TVT. So no matter whether we're like a little bit behind or ahead, I think we have a decent chance. I do need to get my turrets up in the main now. And then I'm gonna split my tanks a little bit. I'm gonna have my air army over here. And then I'm gonna... Let's see. Oh, there you are. Okay, I was wondering where these units were rallying. I guess I'll make... I could make more medevacs, or... Oh, his army is here. Okay, I'm a little bit out of position, but I think it's going to be okay. Especially because I was right here. Let's see. Is he going to back off? Wait, is he dropping into the main? It looked like he wanted to drop into the main, right? Okay, I'm actually going to make another... As soon as he leaves, I'll make another sensor tower right there. Okay, I'm going to pretend to stim on top of him, just to scare him. Okay, didn't scare him at all. But I tried. That also matters, guy. Doing your best is very important in the game of StarCraft, okay? Okay, good anti-armor missile. Don't think it really matters too much, though. Like, the tanks are just straight up more important than anything the Marines could do, to be fair. I do need to be careful, though. That looked like a drop to me. Exactly. Okay, I mean, I can just kill those, I think, with a bunch of turrets. He's actually going to go for it. That's crazy. Okay, that looked really well. I actually killed a bunch of his stuff. And I'm killing the air army now. And I killed 2 of those tanks. Wow, that was a fantastic trade for us, guys. Let's freaking go. Let's get some reactors on those. I do almost have my 2-2. And we may or may not... Yeah, we might have a 2-2 advantage, guys. That would be a really good way to, yeah, really get a foothold in this game. Excuse me, in this game. Let me try to saturate that base. I have 70 SCVs. Kind of wish I made a little bit more, actually. Not super happy with that. But it is what it is. Let's see. The 2-2 timing is so important. I'm just constantly checking because 2-2 really is everything here. Oh, he might kill my base. That would be very unfortunate. Let's see. I'm going to be able to kill that. Okay, let's siege up here. I think... Do we have one matrix? We don't have a matrix, actually. So I just need to make sure I micro this properly. That's all I have to do. He's going to be in the main, which is a little bit unfortunate. Turrets are going to do so much work here, though. Okay, let's see. Use the Vikings perfectly. Would be nice. That one goes down. He is going to get on top of this base now, though, which is really unfortunate. Does he have 2-2? He doesn't have 2-2 yet. Guys, my army is... This is going to be a tough one. My army is massive compared to his, but he is sieged. Oh, that sucks. I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to make a new fourth base. I think it wouldn't be smart to go in here. I'm actually just going to kind of patrol this place. And then I'm going to go for a big counterattack. Because I think with the tanks I have, we might be able to just... Wait, is he actually here? He might be... He's kind of stuck here. He's also going to try to surround me, you know. This is a very scary position, I have to say. No. Okay, I baited him to siege there. That's nice. Let's get some more depots, I think it was. I even forgot what I was making as I was saying. I think we were making depots. Now, my economy is going to be really bad compared to his. That's a big problem. I think I'm going to make more medevacs instead of Vikings because I have so many Vikings already. My army supply is super high. I don't have a scan, so it's going to be a little bit hard for me to get anything done here. Let's see what he has. Okay, let's siege over here. I don't know how many tanks that is, so I can't actually go for it. Yeah, okay. Thank goodness I didn't. That would have been a little bit too much damage. Might be able to kill that tank, though. Let's see. Oh, I think this is going to be really good for us. His army looks too small here. Let's see. Can we get an interference matrix or an anti-armor missile, rather? Yeah, this fight looks insane for us. We're going to kill all those tanks, which is really nice. I did have my Marines alive here still. Yeah, okay, that was a really good trade. We did lose our fourth base, though. So now we're kind of in a do-or-die scenario. I think we have to go for it no matter what. His upgrade, have they finished? They have finished by now. And I'm going to try to sandwich him. It's really hard to get this done, though, because, you know, sandwiching an army of Marines that can stim on top of you at any time, it's pretty scary, believe it or not. Now, I'm going to get my entire army together. I even want to make some Liberators here. He could go for a really big drop. That's the scariest part. And then again, it is still siege tanks, you know. Can I really break that many siege tanks? I don't know. But let's see. I don't have a scan here, which really sucks. Let's see. I'm just going to try to sneak by in front. That's the plan here. Let's see. Can I actually get by here? I want to go to his fourth base and kill that. That's the entire plan here, basically. Let's make a few more. Actually, I can remake a fourth base as well. I kind of guess he is going to be dropping my base at some point. Let's see. I'm going to be... Oh, he's going for that. Yes, actually crazy. There's so many tanks here, guys. I think this is going to be a super good fight for us. And there we go. Wow. Oh, his supply was actually quite low. How efficient were we this game? 10k against 16k. 6k had an advantage, guys. Honestly, we had some troubling situation, but this game, I'm proud of how I handled it. I was always patient. I didn't rush into a bad fight, and you can see it with that 6k resource loss. Don't laugh at my math if I'm wrong, but I think that's 120 Marines different in resources lost, which is absolutely incredible. That's how well I traded. Really happy with my positioning. Got my upgrades fast, played very solid, and that's it for game number 1. Can we complete our revenge in this best of 3? Let's go for game number 2. Game number 2 in this best of 3 against Nicorakt is going to be against on Royal Blood, excuse me. It's a smaller map. It's not as big as the last one. It also has like some scary tank positionings around the third base with some big rocks, some destructible rocks, of course. I feel like this game I might want to play more aggressive. Sounds kind of weird to say after I did like a semi-island in the first game, but I mean more aggressive generally. So maybe instead of Vikings, I could go for a Medivacs and get in there really fast. That could be a good strategy. I used to have a really cool strat where I went for a 4 Medivac drop really fast and kind of skipping the Ravens. It's a pretty risky build, and I also don't know how to do it 100%, so I might save that for another series. Now, I did like playing Hellions against him. Maybe not necessarily the same build, but I feel like using Hellions against him is pretty smart because he really likes to make a lot of Reaper Hellion. And I can just expand early, make Hellions, and kind of get ahead from there. And then instead of doing the Marauders, I'll just go for the standard making Ravens. And that's going to put us in a better spot to attack in the mid game. Now, this game, I am definitely going to scout. I always tell you guys, you need to use mind games in these best of 3s. Play up on the last game. And since I didn't scout in the last game, my opponent might be like, okay, he's just going to be greedy every game. So now I'm going to do a similar build, but I'm actually going to scout and play less greedy to see if maybe this game he is actually cheesing me. But I did like the overall strategy of playing Hellion, so I'm going to keep that in. That's a good adaptation you can do. If something works really well, you can figure out exactly what it is that you liked and then reuse it, which in this case I think was just the Hellions, because I think when I played him in the ESL Cup, one of the games I also just lost like instantly because he kind of owned me early game with Reapers and Hellions, and with this Hellion strategy you can kind of prevent that. Despite my Reaper micro not being that great last game. Now let's see. Ooh, are we... Okay, no, he's going to make a depot. For a second I thought he was also going to be Reaper expanding, but that's not the case. I'm going to do the same thing of hiding my worker over here. Actually, I'm going to hide my worker in his natural because... I don't think he checks. I think he always sends his Reaper across right away. And then I can check if he actually has a natural or not. Like, one-way Solins are very uncommon in TVT, but sometimes people do them, especially if they think you're being greedy. So I'm going to keep my SCV there and just check for his expansion at some point. Now, I hope this game I micro my Reaper better, so I don't have to send an SCV to the low ground. That would be nice. I mean, then again, it's not really the biggest deal if you have to, but still, you know. And now I need to remember, his Reaper is going to be fast, so it's already going to be like around here, up this ramp as soon as I arrive, I think. Let's see. No Reaper yet. Yeah, he might be coming with an SUV here. I'm actually going to pull a worker anyway. I think I just have to be safe. Oh, did we just... Oh, we ambushed him perfectly, actually. That's fantastic. Let's see. Can we get some good trades? I might be able to kill this one, actually. Let's see. Oh, no. It pathed the wrong way. I didn't expect it to go that way. That's unfortunate. So it's going to get away, but still a really good start. Almost killed it, actually. Really nice. And now, let's see. Okay, so we are going to be playing an expansion. That's nice to know. And that's what that hidden SCV is good for. And now, he's also going to be annoyed, exactly. And he's going to come back with a second Reaper. Wow, this SCV was a massive success. I'm even going to be able to scout the reactor, so I know he's only playing 3 units. And just by having that SCV, we're already in a way better spot than we were last game. And of course, my Reaper micro was also a decent bit better, so that's nice. Now, I wonder if he's going to be expecting a Marauder attack again. And if he is... What is he going to do about it, right? Is he going to make like a tank instead of a Cyclone right away? Is he maybe going to keep the Cyclone back? Is he going to... Oh, I think I saw 2 Reapers, right? Yeah, perfect. Wow. What he's doing is actually a very good strategy. But if you're seeing, there we go. 2 Reapers for 1 SCV. That is perfect. Guys, this game is going really well for us so far. 6 Hellions or 4. I think I'm going to go for 6, just because I think that's the most recent meta build. I remember a lot of Korean Terrans doing that. But jumping 2 Reapers into the main, it looked silly here. It's actually one of the best strategies in TVT. Against Reaper Expand, not so much. So in this particular situation, I didn't like it that much. But why it's so good is because TVT is very low SCV count, because you're mostly playing double gas. And then if you even kill 3 SCVs, I'm not getting if you trade 2 Reapers for 3 SCVs in that scenario, you're actually ahead. So that's why it's a really good move. And obviously 2 Reapers kill 3 SCVs pretty fast, right? But in this case, it worked out really well for us. I think we should be up by about I want to say 4 SCVs maybe, which is really nice. And that's going to give us a nice lead going into the macro game. I think my Raven is also a little bit faster, potentially. That's not 100% sure about that one, actually, but we'll see. Now, I'm considering canceling these Marines to make my 3rd extra fast, but let's just see what we see here. He might have gone for, like, a tank right away. The fact that I have 6 Hellions might make him think I'm just doing the... Yeah, exactly. He went for a tank right away. Oh, wait, I think I saw Cycle... This is perfect, guys. He's actually countering my strategy 100%. He made a Viking instead of a Raven, and the mind game has worked perfectly. Like, normally you want to go for a Raven right away. Because if you're going to make Vikings, you want to have the starport on a reactor so you can make 2 right away. But instead, he made a Viking from a reactorless starport, basically wasting time because he was expecting a similar strategy. But me, I'm just going to go for a 3rd command center and make 3 Ravens right away. And we are now just in a better spot compared to last game. And this is what I freaking love. This is something I kind of miss when I do challenges on the ladder. Like being able to use these mind games to the best effect possible and actually seeing them pay off is fantastic. And now he realized I'm most likely just doing a very standard build. Now, one decision I have to make here, he's going to see the 3rd command center now. He's going to be like, damn, I got tricked. Yeah, you did. It doesn't mean the game is over. Definitely not. It is still TVT. Anything can happen, but he definitely realizes he got tricked. Now, the decision I'm struggling with is whether I should send these Ravens to harass. I didn't do it last game because obviously my Ravens were very late and I have to keep them at home. But it's a pretty good move to do, especially when you're in a decent position. Now, one thing I need to keep in mind, going tank first or tank really fast does have an advantage in the way that he's going to have more tanks later on as well, right? Cyclones are super good at defending early stuff. That's why you often see people making a couple Cyclones early on. But here, he's not going to have that best defense ever against, like, air attacks. But he is going to have a lot of tanks later on. So what I kind of want to do here is I'm actually going to hide my Ravens here until I see him move out with my Hellions. And then I'll jump on it. Now, thinking about it, this might be a good time for me to play mech, actually. That's like another switch-up you can do. So I'm just going to go for a triple factory here and play mech as opposed to my bio last game. Just so you guys know, not to be confused, even if you play mass tanks and Vikings and stuff, it is still considered bio if you're playing centered around the Marines. If you play mech in TVT, you make a lot of Marines in the early game, but you don't make them after that. That was actually an accidental lift. And now he's moving out. And I'm going to go for a risky play here, guys. This is actually a very risky move. And we're just going to need to hope that it pays off because he is going to be able to interfere his Matrix. Oh, wait, he actually has... He kept the tank at home for the Hellions. That's kind of crazy, though. Let me make sure I actually kill that. Okay, so that's going to go down. It is going to be really hard to defend right now. He's coming back. No, he's not coming back. Okay. It's going to be very scary here, guys. This is going to be the game-deciding moment, I think, potentially. Can I wall him in? Oh, I almost got the wall off there. Let's see. Where is he exactly? He's going to be right around here. I'm going to sneak my tanks into, sneaky positions, I guess. Let's try to get this swapped as well so I can get some hits off. We killed the Raven instantly. He's using auto turrets instead of the Matrix, so that's nice. This tank on the bottom is absolutely fragging right now. Look at that tank just go. And I think this is the perfect time to actually go for it. I'm going to pull, or land the Vikings rather, pull all the SCVs, move the SCVs back when it's clear I had won the fight. I have my units alive. And I think, I'm not sure how many SCVs I killed, but I definitely killed a decent amount. And I think our strategy worked out perfectly. There we freaking go. And it was mostly because of these 2 tanks here. These 2 tanks did massive amount of splash damage to my opponent, and this was beautiful. I really love the strategy here. The mind games worked out perfectly. This was absolutely awesome, and we take revenge for the ESL Cup victory. The next opponent is going to be top 16 at the global finals, Terran Spirit. It's going to be super difficult, but let's see how it's going to go. But you guys will have to wait for the next video for that. Thank you very much for watching part number 2. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.